From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 9. Presented by Amity University. Ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally. Powered by General Air Conditioners.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to The Debate. The Vadra Congress has sent its top leader and Sonia and Rahul Gandhi's #1 legal advisor Thipse to defend Nirav Modi in a British court. This has been planned by the Vadra Congress over quite a few months. They have been following Nirav Modi's with interest and with concern his trial. And the only reason for finally making a Congress leader appear in a British court, I repeat, our top Congress leader has appeared in a British court as a defense witness for Nirav Modi. The only reason for this is the fear the Congress has about what will happen if Nirav Modi is brought back to India. As you know, ladies and gentlemen, it has been reported and speculated that Nirav Modi has had dealings in cash and kind, as in jewelry, with many Indian politicians. And the list of these politicians, the Vadra Congress already knows, is being informally circulated. And I'm sure that Sonia and Rahul Gandhi know that it could now get formally notified once Nirav Modi comes to India. Is this the reason that Sonia and Rahul sent their top legal hand to defend Nirav Modi in court? What a disgrace. The Congress party is disgracing itself every day. Viewers, my sources tell me that the Congress party planned to send their leader to defend Nirav Modi in a British court way back in January this year. My sources tell me that back channels were established, and on 14th January 2020, you can check this, Nirav Modi confidently put up an application before the British court to put up a defense witness for himself. All of India, and I'm sure you are shocked tonight, that this defense witness ends up being the same judge who Rahul and Sonia welcomed into the Congress party in June 2018. After we broke this story, there is a stream of the usual denials. But 10 Janpath, listen to me clearly. The cat is out of the bag. And the Vadra Congress now owes all decent tax-paying Indians an explanation for this brazenness tonight. It is unforgivable. That's debate number 2 tonight. Unforgivable. You send a top Congress leader to help Nirav Modi. The Congress party has become a national embarrassment. And worse, debate number 1 before that. The Congress party also wants all the gold with all religious trusts and all temples in the country to be seized and then taken over. They say we need to take over this money in national interest. Congress wants gold. Debate number 1. And on debate number 3 tonight, some people are raising concerns at the shocking news of the Palghar lawyer, the lawyer for the Palghar victims appointed by the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, dying in a sudden road accident today. We're looking at that story with concern at 10:30 p.m. And here are the headlines this Thursday evening on The Debate tonight. The Congress wants government to appropriate all the gold from religious trusts, including temples.
इनका लूट करके हो गया। आज इनका ध्यान मंदिरों के अंदर जो सोना जो भक्तों के पास से है, जो हजारों वर्षों से मंदिरों के अंदर जमा किया गया है, अब उसके ऊपर गई है।
As Sonia demands that all the gold with religious trusts is taken over, there is anger among various groups over the Congress eyeing temple gold.
Congress party tries its best to save and bail out Nirav Modi or Mehul Choksi.
BJP says former High Court judge and Congress member is fighting against Nirav Modi's extradition. He appears as a defense witness for Nirav Modi. The lawyer fighting for sadhus in Palghar killed in a sudden and shocking road accident. The BHP and BJP see a larger conspiracy. Modi government announces part 2 of the 20 lakh crore package focuses on migrants and farmers. And forces ready to wipe out terror in the valley. India is ready with the hit list of Pakistani puppets. So viewers, the Congress party wants all the gold lying with all the temple trusts, all the religious trusts in the country to be appropriated by the government. In other words, MR, they want all the gold in all the temples to be seized. So basically they want some kind of an emergency action when Narendra Modi...
Seized, acquired.
Yeah.
Not seized, acquired.
Acquired. Acquired. Okay, fine, if it makes you happier.
No,
MR...
You use the word loot. Loot.
No. He's saying see. No, I can't hear Rahul. Rahul, 1 minute. Rahul, 1 minute.
Acquired.
Rahul, they are saying...
Acquired by the government. Acquired by the government. So that it can be done for the proper use of national development.
Is the word used by Prithviraj Chauhan? He is 74 years old. He is a senior leader. He was a former CM. Appropriate is the word used by Prithviraj Chauhan. He is 74 years old.
So what?
He was
What is wrong? What is wrong?
Appropriate means
what is wrong? And why do you want? Why do you want in a poor country? Why do you want so much of money to be lying in these coffers? It's a poor nation. We need the funds.
Rahul Ishwar.
The funds.
Vivek, let Rahul speak first.
So if it is good,
Vivek, let Rahul speak first. Viewers, 1 minute tonight. 1 minute, viewers, 1 minute. Everyone has to calm down on this. It's a subject on which there are a lot of heated feelings. Lot of people are angry. Lot of people have strong emotions on this. You must stop. First of all, Rahul, calm down. First of all, I will let you speak. But Rahul, let me at least introduce the subject.
Documents from 1800.
Okay, fine. Rahul, opening remark.
1922, 1936. These are the documents from 1812, 1922, 1936.
Pure stories. We are a poor nation.
Started appropriating Hindu temples to weaken Hindus from inside. And please remember, Prithviraj Chauhan ji used the word appropriate. He was a former CM. He's 74 years old. He's a very senior congressman. I would request somebody senior in Congress to correct that tweet at least. Have the basic decency. I am a very pluralistic person. I am a Gandhian. Will somebody like, if we appropriate most properties, will we appropriate church properties? Church is one of the largest land holders in India. Shall we appropriate church land? See, I am a very pluralistic person. I have great reverence, respect. I go to churches and mosques to offer respect. Please stop using disrespectful language. Please remember, legally speaking, this gold is the property of the deity. This gold, ethically and legally, is the property of the devotees. And Supreme Court, more often than not, has highlighted this.
Everybody has got a high degree of respect. But if in a poor country,
remember, mere lip service is not enough.
There is nothing wrong in utilizing them.
Vivek ji, what happens if somebody appropriates your house? Vivek ji, if somebody appropriates your house, will you like it?
Please.
If somebody appropriates your house or car, will you like it?
By the devotees.
See, it is easy when it is somebody else's. If somebody appropriates your house, will you like it? If somebody appropriates your car, will you like it? Please be respectful. Please be sensitive. They are not public property. They are property of deity devoted by our forefathers for centuries of devotion, of religion, of prayer, of spirituality. Please have sensitivity and respect.
Why hold it up? What do you get by hoarding of the money?
Sir,
this nation is people.
Sir, please remember, this is not public property. Temples have contributed immensely. Temple lands have contributed immensely for India's development.
Everything is national property.
They have been a place of mobilization against the British Empire. So they have given their money. But please stop appropriating.
Enjoy a great life.
Please at least have the decency to condemn the word appropriate.
So if
you are sincere and honest, as a liberal activist, I would request Mr. Vivek to condemn the use of the word appropriate. They won't do it.
Tell me.
Vivekji, condemn the use of the word appropriate. Have decency. Have the courage to condemn the use of the word appropriate. Show your genuinity. Show your sincerity. Have at least the courage to condemn the use of the word appropriate. And this is the issue, Arnabji. Appropriate is the attitude. See, the language betrays the intention. That is the issue.
You should have stopped Ram Rahim from being created. If you had the courage, you should have stopped this convent from becoming.
See, why are you bringing non-related issues?
And today,
why are you bringing non-related issues?
What amazes
These are non-related issues.
What amazes me, Rahul Ishwar and Vivek, calm down. Everyone's on and calm down, please. Vivek, don't. You know what? I heard you. Now the question is, I am amazed at a couple of things I want to present before you today. First of all, India is not short of reserves. We have just announced a 20 lakh crore rupee package day before yesterday. 10% of the GDP, 76% of the union budget. Vivek, I'm speaking. If you want to continue giving playback music, you're only, you're embarrassing yourself. And I'll continue to speak. The point is, A, there is enough money in reserves. So I don't know where this argument comes from. Secondly, I strongly suspect, and I want to bring GVL into debate with this with Tanveer. I suspect the idea is to communalize. I suspect that everything is going well. You want to communalize. You want to say this. You want to accuse temple trusts and others of not giving their wealth away. You want to create a situation in this country where you create a hawa, an atmosphere where you can go and say that people running religious trusts in this country are selfish and not committed to the national interest. How dare Sonia Gandhi talk about that? Tell me, Tanveer, how much of her personal wealth has she shared with the people of India? Can they declare that? How dare the Congress party today communalize? 1 minute, Tanveer. There is a limit to things. There is a limit to things. People are livid in this country today. There is no. What is Sonia Gandhi's intention? Why is she going after the gold of religious trusts? What is she going after the gold of religious trusts? Whose gold is she after? I want to make it clear. Does she want the gold at Tirupati? Does she want the gold, Rahul Ishwar, in Sabrimala?
Since you have asked the question to me,
I'm sorry. You must clarify your intent. You must clarify your intent. People are asking questions back. Her intent is under doubt tonight. GVL Narasimha Rao is on the debate with Tanveer.
All the wealth of mosques. Chavan is going to close temples.
Tanveer, let GVL make his point, then you respond.
Let me make my point.
Tanveer, 1 minute. Tanveer, wait a minute.
Just wait a minute.
Tanveer, let GVL make his point.
We are using all the wealth.
Can I?
So be it. There is absolutely no
problem.
Hindu,
I can't hear Tanveer.
Muslims, Christians, that is what exactly the reason. And that's I condemn the word appropriate. It's a wrong word to use. But
why does she want to appropriate gold?
When people, laborers are walking, when the farmers are struggling, if at all that wealth can be used to rehabilitate
I have something to say for Tanveer as well.
What's wrong in it?
No, Arnab, you see, Prithviraj Chavan, let's understand, is very close. He is a close follower of 10 Janpath. So what he says should not be taken as his personal view. He only speaks for the Gandhi family. I think not me, anyone who knows politics understands this.
Sir,
and the use
let him complete, Tanveer. Let him complete, Tanveer. This is wrong. This is wrong, Tanveer. Let him complete, Tanveer. Tanveer, let him complete. Tanveer, let him complete. Let him complete.
Please let me complete. Very important point to make. I think Arnab, I think so. He speaks his master's voice. And we have seen how the temple gold was plundered in this country by Gajni, who invaded this country dozens of times. And today, Rahul Gandhi should really tell the people of this country whether he wants to keep his name or he wants Gajni name to be given to him, the surname to be given as Gajni. Because you are also trying to plunder the temple gold. You are plundering. You want to plunder the temple gold. I want to ask Tanveer.
GVL, continue.
Do you have the gumption to say the entire land, the land bank of the Waqf board should also be, land bank of the Waqf board also should be seized by the government, appropriated by the government. If you have the conviction.
GVL is on the debate. GVL, answer the question now. GVL.
Every shrine, every dargah, if at all
the land bank of all the mosques,
let us do it.
The land bank of all the mosques should also be monetized.
Church properties
and appropriated. Let Prithviraj Chavan say this.
Used to safeguard human life. Is it?
But why do you want to target gold? Because you know it's a Hindu temple.
That is the primary objective.
And maybe some Sikh temples which have the gold. The clear attempt is to steal, is to plunder.
Which temples?
No, I want these guys to say, Vivek,
as a Muslim, I'm telling,
all the land should be monetized.
Muslims can be used.
Let him say this. We are a secular country.
A question goes here. A question goes around, and we must pass around out here. You see, if I may, and everyone's got to calm down on this. Everyone, I began the debate by saying that I know that people have very strong sentiments on this, but this is a very important debate. I want to bring in Swami Dipankar along with Sanjay Gupta into the debate. They will both debate in Hindi, and I will translate this in English as well. Gentlemen, be patient. We have time. स्वामी दीपांकर जी हिंदी और अंग्रेजी दोनों में हम डिबेट करेंगे। संजय जी एक मिनट। सवाल यह है कि सिर्फ सोना क्यों? Why only gold? Now, gold which is donated out of devotion, and gold in India, when you say religious trust, gold in India and religious trust is largely kept in Hindu temples and Hindu trusts. First thing, Sanjay जी, है ना? तो इसमें धर्मनिरपेक्षता की बात आप जो कह रहे हैं, ये जानी हुई बात है कि ज्यादातर जो सोना है वो हिंदू मंदिरों में, हिंदू ट्रस्ट में, बड़े बड़े मंदिरों में जो हमारे पीठ है वहां पे रखा जाता है, और ये कोई अपने स्वार्थ के लिए नहीं करता. It is not as if the priests of the temples are selling the gold and making money for themselves. It's so insulting. My question is the demand to take gold, which is donated out of devotion largely in Hindu temples and trusts, an attempt to insult those who believe in a particular faith? If not, then why are you restricting the appropriation only to gold and to donations made to trusts? अगर आप धर्मनिरपेक्ष बात कर रहे हैं तो आप सिर्फ सोने की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? एक मिनट, नहीं, आप मेरी बात समझ रहे हैं. आप मेरी बात, अगर सोनिया गांधी और वाड्रा परिवार चाहते हैं कि जो हिंदू मठ है, पीठ है, हमारे बड़े बड़े मंदिर हैं और जो हिंदू ट्रस्ट है वहां से सोना निकाला जाए तो खुलकर बोले, मगर ये घुमा फिरा के क्या बोलने की कोशिश कर रही है. और दूसरी बात, ये असंभव है, इट इज इम्पॉसिबल that this demand to appropriate the gold has been done without a direct instruction from Sonia Gandhi. Same Sonia Gandhi who has not said one word on Palghar till now. Now Swami Dipankar will speak and then Sanjay Gupta आप आ सकते हैं. Swami Dipankar.
अर्णव, एक कहावत है कि a little knowledge is a very dangerous thing. अधूरा ज्ञान खतरनाक है. बेसिक है क्या कि शास्त्र में साफ साफ लिखा है, कोई भी पढ़ सकता है. अगर जो नहीं होगा तो शास्त्र भी भेज दूंगा, पढ़िएगा, नहीं तो मेरे आश्रम आइए, मैं पढ़वा देता हूं. शास्त्र में साफ लिखा हुआ है कि आप भगवान को चढ़ाया हुआ दान अपनी इच्छा या स्वेच्छा से वापस नहीं ले सकते, और सरकार का तो उसमें कोई इंटरफेरेंस हो ही नहीं सकता। अभी सरकार है, पूर्व में राजा होता था, जब राजा दान दे देता था उसके बाद वो उस दान को लेने की क्षमता और योग्यता दोनों समाप्त हो जाती थी, चाहे कारण जो भी हो। और रही बात मदद की या रही बात सहयोग की, तो जितना कोरोना काल में मठ मंदिरों से दान आया है, जो अपनी स्वेच्छा से, मंदिर की स्वेच्छा से हुआ है, क्या उसमें कोई कमी रह गई थी कि अब सोना बाकी बचा है? अब जब सोना चढ़ा ही दिए हैं दान पे, तो उस दान को लेने का शास्त्र के अनुसार आप पर अधिकार नहीं है, और आप शास्त्र का उल्लंघन कैसे कर सकते हैं? शास्त्र कोई मजाक चीज होती है क्या? आप किसी और के विरुद्ध शास्त्र के बोलकर दिखाइए। आप किसी भी चीज को इतना इजी कैसे ले लेते? हाउ डेयर यू, कैसे ले लेते इतना इजी? मजाक होता है? अरे सनातन अनंत काल से चलता आया है, वर्तमान चल रहा है, आप इसे प्लीज मजाक मत बनाइए। जिस चीज की आपको अनुमति नहीं है, जिस चीज की आपको आज्ञा नहीं है, जिस चीज को लेने में आपकी पावर असमर्थ हो जाती है, आप उसको छीन नहीं सकते, आप उसको ग्रिप नहीं कर सकते, आप उसको लूट नहीं सकते। वो मंदिर का है, भगवान का है, और भगवान का दान लेने का आज्ञा सरकार या राजा को नहीं होता था। पूर्व में राजा को, अब सरकार दान लेने की स्थिति में नहीं है, आप उनसे ले नहीं सकते, आपकी स्थिति में ही नहीं है। और अगर जो आप लेंगे तो मुझे लगता है कि आप 100 करोड़ लोगों की आस्था पर कुठाराघात कर रहे हैं।
देने की जरूरत क्या है? और देश शास्त्रों से नहीं चलता है, देश शास्त्रों से नहीं चलता, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से चलता है। और अगर देश में गरीबी है, मानवता को जरूरत है, तो क्या यह जरूरी है?
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से चलता है, और उसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन की धज्जियां उड़ाते हो।
करुणा
पता है तुम्हें? हाथ में संविधान लेकर, तिरंगे हाथ में लेकर देश जला दिए। बंगाल में तुमने हिंदुओं का क्या किया?
आपके मन में
पता है?
मानवता के लिए करुणा नहीं है,
नैतिकता मर चुकी है क्या?
करुणा नहीं है।
I want to tell you, Swami Dipankar, 1 minute please. 1 minute, Vivek. 1 minute. 1 minute. Yeah, he speaks about the Constitution. 1 minute. He speaks about the Constitution. What a laugh. M.R. Venkatesh. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Under the Constitution, I'd like to remind everyone, charities and charitable institutions, M.R. Venkatesh, and you are a chartered accountant. Charities and charitable institutions, charitable and religious endowments and religious institutions are matters in the concurrent list, which means if Sonia Gandhi wants the money of the temple trust, she should ask the Maharashtra government to intervene. She should call up Uddhav Thackeray. She cannot do this. I don't know what she wants. I don't know what her game plan is, but they must know. In April 2019, I place the facts and I hand over to you, MR. The Supreme Court questioned the government authorities taking over administration of religious places, saying it should be entrusted to devotees. To devotees. Why is Sonia Gandhi poking her nose in matters of devotion? Why is she doing this?
Because there was a reference to the Constitution, and I'm compelled to go to the.
What does she want?
Talked about the
what is her intention? No, what is her intention? And why she raised this now? The country is peaceful. Why is she doing this?
Intention is to loot.
MR.
Intention is to loot, Arnab. It is so plain. Intention is to loot. If they are really so serious, let Devagowda give his property, let Karnarati give his property, let Sonia Gandhi give his her property, let them all give it in the name of the poor. So let them not talk in the name of the poor. As far as Article 26 is concerned, which takes care of religious denominations, you can only own and acquire movable and immovable property. Even if the deity wants to give the property, he has no right under the Constitution to give the property which he has acquired to the government. So there is no way. The framers of the Constitution were very clear.
Not important to us. There's another question. MR, there's another question. MR, this is crossing all limits. This is crossing all limits, MR. There is something fundamentally wrong here.
The fundamental right overrides everything. The fundamental right of the deity is paramount. It is sacrosanct. Those of you who are quoting the Constitution, please read the Constitution. This is a sovereign protection given to our deities under Article 26, sub-article C. So please read the Constitution.
Rahul Ishwar is on the debate. Rahul also.
They cannot give it to you. It is not your father.
Rahul Ishwar, Rahul Ishwar, as you are speaking, let me tell you, Rahul Ishwar, as you are speaking, Royden Roach, I want to tell you one thing. When Rahul Ishwar opened the debate today, Rahul, let me tell you one thing. Rahul Ishwar, I am not reading out the messages that I have received. But when you open the debate today, even your fiercest critics, people who have disliked you and attacked you on multiple occasions and called you names, have been messaging in your support today. And today there is no text, he's speaking from the heart. Somewhere people are feeling very hurt and insulted today. The whole thing is, people are feeling very hurt and insulted. It says Sonia Gandhi wants to deliberately insult people. You see, I'll tell you one more thing, Rahul. And this is a point here, Rahul.
One critical line.
Okay, sure.
Temples under government was a British idea. Please remember this core point.
I really don't know what she
government was a British idea started in 1812 by Colonel Munro to specifically destabilize Hindu temples and to create an imperialist design. See, this is the soul of the matter. Temples under government is at the heart a British idea for imperialism. They wanted to dilute and destabilize Hindu temples because they believe it was a fight against British imperialism. Our temples can be a mobilizing point during the time. They wanted to stop it. So Colonel Munro started the whole idea of temples under government. This is the soul of the matter.
We have to share our wealth.
Please remember, temples under government is a British idea. India got independence in 1947. Temples are still under slavery for 208 years, starting from 1812. India got freedom in 1947. Even after 75 years, temples have not got freedom. This is the soul. I respect church, I respect mosque, I am a pluralist. But Hindu issues should be raised. Temples are not free. Temples are not yet given independence.
I am also joined today. Be careful before you use the word shame. What did you say? Shame on whom? Shame on whom did you say, Royden? Royden, what did you say? What did you say, Royden? Shame on whom?
He's from Andhra. Why are people in Tirupati being laid off? Why are people in the temple being laid off? Where is the money in Tirupati?
Stop your nonsense. Now please tell us, will the church in India share all its wealth? Please tell us. Will the church also share its wealth?
Yes.
Will all the mosques and will all the... Tell me. No, get that proposal first. Get that proposal from church. Get that proposal from the church. Say all the money with the church that will be handed over to the government. Say this.
Let me tell you.
I feel GVL we should GVL if you allow me.
People are hypocrites in your own community.
What?
You have no local.
Hypocrites of which community? No, what did you say? Who did you call hypocrites now, Royden? You and Sonia Gandhi? Who is hypocritical? Which community is hypocritical?
No, nobody has been laid off.
Because they are lying to the people.
Don't lie.
They are lying to the people. Yes.
Royden, I think you should control your language. I think you should control your language. Just control your language. People are anyway angry. You just stop it at that point, please. Stop it at that point, please. People are furious tonight. 1 minute. First of all, viewers, I want to speak to you. I have with me Dr. Ramana Dikshitalu. डॉक्टर रामना दीक्षितलू, एक मिनट स्वामी दीपांकर जी, हमारे साथ डॉक्टर रामना दीक्षितलू हैं. ही इज द प्रधान आचार्यक एंड अगम एडवाइजर टू द तिरुमला तिरुपति देवस्थानम. एंड कैन आई इंट्रोड्यूस हिम? विवेक,
आपने मेरी बात तो ली नहीं अर्नब जी.
अब मैं आ रहा हूँ
करके फिर मेरे को
संजय जी, मैं आ रहा हूँ.
गुड इवनिंग अर्नब.
डॉक्टर रामना दीक्षितलू is Agama advisor at the Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam, is live with us from Tirumala, Tirupati. Dr. Dikshitalu, you must be hearing this discussion. And a lot of devotees of Tirupati particularly. Lord, I can tell you today, since this discussion started, hundreds of Tirupati devotees have been writing in. and they are very upset. They feel that there is an amount of targeting which Sonia Gandhi is doing.
That's the idea. Sure. Because the temple.
May I know your views on this demand of the Congress party that all the gold in all the temples, including, I presume, Tirumala, Tirupati, is appropriated, taken away?
Yes. See, from 1935, when the Endowments Department is formed, from that day, the temple has been systematically deranged and demolished. All the ancient systems are gone. Only the gold and cash is remaining. It is under the control of the state government. The ancient traditions, the rituals, the ancient families who are looking after the temple since the Mughal invasions and the British Empire, they have been degraded, they have been insulted, and they have been punished with so many insults. And now today the position of the priests in the Tirumala temple is really very, very pitiable. And it is the same in all the temples in Andhra Pradesh. The state government has been systematically molesting the temples. There has been excavations in the temples. There has been plundering of the sacred, precious stones from the jewelry of the, because you remember the anecdote of incident of pink diamond, which has been sold in Geneva for a very huge sum, which has been taken away from the necklace given by the Mysore kings to the Lord. So this taking away of gold is a very, very unfortunate thing. It should not even enter the mind of any devotee of Lord Venkateshwara. And the present proposal, the bill placed in the parliament to remove the temples from the clutches of the state governments is a very, very welcome and a very fresh breeze of...
No, but this Sonia Gandhi and the Congress party want all the gold in all the temples, including yours, to be appropriated. What is your view on that? Appropriated.
From ancient times, the kings and the emperors, the local chiefs have been protecting the temple. They have been donating to the temple for the maintenance of the temple, for performing rituals, and to provide facilities to the visiting devotees. And this is the property of the Lord and it is the property of the devotees. But nobody has any right to talk about the gold at all.
Yeah, I truly believe, thank you so much, Dr. Dikshitolu. Rahul Ishwar, I want to take the debate forward with a thought.
My only request is to hasten up the process of delinking the state government.
Absolutely. I appreciate
the ancient families which has been doing that for last so many centuries.
Just one word of pain.
Rahul Ishwar.
Just one word of pain. Let me be very factual. 100% factual. The many temples of Kerala state government takes money from these temples to argue against the very temples. See, just see the plight. The money given by devotees in many temples.
Temples के विषय में भी temples के property के विषय में किसी को भी कोई बात करने का किसने दिया है? हमारे देश में एक ना तो किसी political leader को ना किसी political party को जिस भी political party के नेता ने statement दिए
this is the core point. India got freedom in 1947.
और उनके कह देने से
I believe that I would request I think given the okay, now let me come in. I believe now, I just say one thing. I've been waiting for some time, please let me speak. I believe that Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and the Vadra family should issue an unconditional apology to the people of India for putting out this kind of a proposal at this sensitive time. Firstly, for three reasons. There is no shortage of money, MR. There is enough money and more. There is enough money and more. The money, secondly, is being distributed. Secondly, MR is on the debate. Secondly, the money is being distributed. And third and most importantly, I feel this is an attempt at communalizing. I want to bring one point, MR, to you. MR and Tanveer. Just one point, please. One point. I want to make a point. MR and Tanveer, please. You see, the Congress has very carefully couched its demand by saying, and I quote, all the gold lying with the religious trusts. Gold, huh? MR, gold. Now,
exactly.
Now the question is, if the idea is to get wealth from anywhere, increase your treasury and devote it in public cause, then you can talk about all the church authorities.
Land of church.
No, let me give a few examples. Let's be totally secular about this then. Then why not demand that the funds from the church authorities should be taken and controlled when there are reports suggesting that way back in 2009, they controlled funds equal to the budget of the entire Indian Navy. Second point, why not demand that all the properties held by the Waqfs, when in 2018 it was reported that just in Maharashtra, the Waqf board has 1 lakh acres of land. Then thirdly, why not demand that the shares held by 50 religious trusts in demat accounts should be used to fund the recovery? Will that include bodies like certain churches perhaps? Now fourth point, there are 1.5 lakh crore Waqf properties just in metro cities. Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, they are worth 1.5 lakh crore rupees. And then the Catholic Church holds some of the largest portions of India's non-agricultural land. You see, Sonia Gandhi, if you want to argue, then come argue with me. I'll give you these points. Then give us a more concrete explanation. Why only gold? Gold. What is this gold obsession? Has it something to do with Nirav Modi? Come on, MR Venkatesh, we're on the debate. MR.
Arnab, I am shocked to know that the Catholic Church in India has as much asset as one Catholic from Italy. And if they are so clear about poor, I will challenge Mr. Tanveer Ahmed to say this. Let him say openly, Devagowda should also give his property for the poor.
No, don't make it personal. No, don't make it personal. My question is, it's not that. It's not that. My question is the premise. My question is the premise. Why are they focusing on gold? No, when much of the wealth, one question, Tanveer, you know, much of the wealth is held outside of gold. Tanveer, much of the wealth is held in land. Why don't they speak about land? I'm asking you, no, 1 second. MR, my question to Tanveer is, why the obsession with gold? Why not land? Why not land? Why not land? Why not demat accounts? Why not share certificates? Why not dollars? Answer that question.
Safeguard human life.
No.
What do you mean by safeguard? What do you mean by safeguard?
I'm saying why only gold?
Any mosque, any church, that is my firm
belief. You pledge the shares or sell the shares, you pledge the land, you will get the money.
You need to ask Prithviraj Chauhan. If at all you are asking my suggestion, whatever wealth a Muslim religious body can donate, they should do it.
No, but why only gold? I'm sure they should. Or they will. No, 1 second. MR, calm down, both of you, volume down. My question is, volume down, both of you. My question tonight is this. Calm down, everyone. This is not a religious argument. My question is tonight, Tanveer, please answer. Why only gold? All I'm asking you, Tanveer, is why is the Sonia Gandhi Congress party only focusing on gold when much of the wealth is held outside of gold? Tanveer Ahmed, answer.
Not talking about donation.
I am not the spokesperson of Congress. I think
GVL and Tanveer.
Had they said the wealth of the religious places, it would have really made sense.
But they are not saying, they are saying gold. They are saying there's $1 trillion of gold, take the gold.
What Prithviraj Chauhan said.
Prithviraj Chauhan is what topmost Congress leader is speaking on Sonia Gandhi's behalf.
Muslims can contribute in whatever form, churches can contribute in whatever form.
They will, but why gold?
Contribute in whatever form.
I'm sure the church, everybody is contributing and they are. How can anyone question the church or Hindu groups or Muslim groups? Everyone is contributing right now. Everyone is contributing. Hindus, Muslims, Creed, Sikhs. You know the kind of work that the Sikh community is doing right now? The Hindu community is doing, every community, the Muslim community is doing. Why is Sonia Gandhi obsessed with gold? What is her intention?
No, Tanveer is very conveniently talking about contribution by the mosque. We are not talking about contribution. The Congress is talking about...
We are talking about gold. Appropriation of gold.
Contributing humongous money in Karnataka. I am there working with them.
Every community is contributing, but why is Sonia Gandhi talking about gold?
The Gurdwara here in Karnataka is contributing.
Everybody is contributing, but my question is Rahul Ishwar, first of all, let me tell you, Sonia Gandhi. Let me tell you, one minute. Just a minute. First of all, Tanveer, my friend. Tanveer, Prithviraj Chavan is not talking on his own. Sorry, Tanveer, Prithviraj Chavan does not talk on his own. You know the Congress party and how it functions. This is an instruction given. Now, my question is this. First point is Rahul Ishwar. You are creating a false paranoia that the country does not have money and now it is time to take the gold from the temple trusts or the religious trusts.
Yes.
Fact of the matter is, Rahul Ishwar, let's go to the moot point. There is no need to appropriate any gold because the Prime Minister has announced a package which is the world's most holistic COVID relief package of 20 lakh crore rupees. I mean, why? Where is this? Prime Minister spoken about Atma Nirbharta, Atma Bal, Atma Vishwas. Why have you started saying we want a gold? Take the gold away from the religious trust.
Arnab, it is not a package, it is loan mela.
Please, that may be your phrasing. That's your phrasing. Rahul Ishwar is on the debate with Tanveer.
Undermining the Prime Minister. There is also an angle of undermining the Prime Minister. They want to undermine Prime Minister by saying that 1 trillion is holed up somewhere. And please remember, charity and appropriation are different. Every temple throughout the history has given so much for the Indian cause. But charity and appropriation are totally different. And they want to simply undermine Prime Minister's 20 lakh crore by highlighting a so-called 1 trillion, which is an imaginary figure anyway. But that 1 trillion figure, this is unfortunate. This is politically mean, religiously mean, and absolutely double standard. Somebody should apologize and express regret.
I think an apology is an answer.
British idea of temple under government should be discouraged.
I don't think there's an apology needed for it at all. We have seen, Rahul, why is it that temples are taking people
out? Will it be okay if this is used with any other place?
Why are they not being paid salaries? You tell me which other places are happening.
Will you be okay if they are insulting churches and mosques? Are you happy if a church or a mosque is insulted? Are you happy if a church or mosque is appropriated?
Why are people being laid off?
Roydenji, be fair to us. Are we born of a lesser God? Are we second-grade children? Are we some kind of a second-grade citizen? Please be fair. That fairness is pluralism or secularism, whichever way you call it. Please be fair.
You get the fact right. Ask GVL to talk on it. You ask GVL to talk on it. He will tell you. Let GVL come out the picture and tell him. Ask him to come in.
Let me come in.
Tirupati is laying off people. They are not paying salaries.
Please stop now trying to desecrate temples. This is not necessary.
Please don't insult us.
This is not necessary.
I think he will get a notice.
This is so wrong.
He will get a notice, legal notice for what he is saying here. Let him mark.
Please don't make these comments. Royden.
Royden, please mind your words.
I am saying wealth is held in other things than gold.
Please don't make comments about Tirupati or Sabarimala or any other temple.
Please don't comment on Tirupati or Sabarimala or any temple without knowing. I agree.
Don't interfere with the internal workings of a temple.
So I think this is...
That is very unfair. Please spare Tirupati. That's a very touchy issue for us. It's a very holy, sensitive issue for us. Don't interfere, please.
The same mindset as Sonia Gandhi. I think you have the same mindset as Sonia Gandhi.
Let the people
I think you must understand.
Please don't interfere.
You must understand this is not a matter that concerns you.
Everyone has to be taken care of.
See, I want to tell you, Royden. Swami Dipankar wants to say something. Swami Dipankar, you know, it is absolutely necessary, Swami Dipankar. ये बहुत ज़रूरी है ये कहना कि इस कठिन समय में ये जो वाड्रा कांग्रेस जो धर्म के नाम पर लोगों को बांटने की कोशिश कर रही है और कुछ नहीं, ये सोने वाली डिबेट उन्होंने जो ये डिबेट शुरू की है इसका कारण यही है कि किसी तरह से किंतु परंतु के बिना सीधे धार्मिक इशुओं को ले आइए। क्या जरूरत है इस वक्त? क्या जरूरत है? क्या हमारे पास सामग्री धन की कमी है? बिल्कुल नहीं है। इसको भी याद देना, इनको कराना पड़ेगा। और आप रिलीजियस ट्रस्ट से सोने निकालने की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? टुडे मेजर्स रिलेटिंग टू एग्रीकल्चर, ट्राइबल वेलफेयर, हाउसिंग सेक्टर, स्ट्रीट वर्कर्स, माइग्रेंट्स, मजदूरों के लिए सब कुछ डिक्लेयर किया है गवर्नमेंट ने. व्हाट इज द नीड टू स्टार्ट दिस डिबेट? स्वामी दीपांकर प्लीज.
बिल्कुल अर्णव, मैं एक बड़ी बात कहना चाहता हूं, एक यक्ष प्रश्न रखना चाहता हूं. ठीक है कि आज अगर जरूरत है तो आप इस तरह की बात कह रहे हैं, मगर मैं इस बात को एक दूसरे एंगल से देखा जाऊं तो मैं चाणक्य को एक बार पढ़ रहा था तो उसने लिखा था
पृथ्वीराज चौहान जी की स्टेटमेंट से बिल्कुल भी सहमति नहीं रखते.
एक सेकंड मुझे सुन लीजिए.
जो स्टेटमेंट दिए ये उनका अपना पर्सनल,
मुझे सुन लीजिए.
कांग्रेस ने भी वक्तव्य नहीं दिया है.
फिर आप बोलिएगा, मुझे सुन लीजिए.
बोल चुके हैं, मेरा नंबर मैं उस टाइम बोला नहीं, लेकिन आप
मुझे सुन लीजिए. मैं किसी का नाम ही नहीं ले रहा भाई साहब.
सबसे पहले
मुझे मतलब
ये कि मुझे पृथ्वीराज
मैं कह रहा हूं मुझे कोई लेना देना नहीं है सर, ना बीजेपी से ना कांग्रेस से. मेरा मतलब मात्र नेशन से है,
समर्थन नहीं करते,
मात्र राष्ट्र से है.
ये उनकी अपनी पर्सनल अभिव्यक्ति है, ये हो सकती है.
सर मुझे
अभिव्यक्ति
पर्सनल
मुझे बोलने क्यों नहीं दिया?
आप बोलिए स्वामी.
को ऐसे ना ही देश के
मुझे बोलने क्यों नहीं दिया?
बोलिए स्वामी.
के अंदर अभी कोई ऐसी इमरजेंसी है कि मंदिरों के सोने की देश की
आप बोलिए स्वामी.
जरूरत पड़े नहीं तो
मैं ये कह रहा हूं अर्णव, मैं ये कह रहा हूं अर्णव, मुझे ना मतलब बीजेपी से है, ना कांग्रेस से है, ना बसपा से है, ना तेदेपा से है. मैं तो एक आध्यात्मिक व्यक्ति हूं. मात्र इतना कह रहा हूं कि जब आप राजा के लिए नई नई चुनौतियां खड़ी करते हैं नई नई चीजों के द्वारा, तो अर्थ इसका यह होता है कि आपके पास कुछ बोलने और कहने को नहीं है. और रही बात जहां तक कि आप नेशन के लिए कुछ चाहते हैं या ग्रो हो इकोनॉमी उसके लिए कुछ चाहते हैं, तो आप प्रत्येक व्यक्ति से कुछ मांगे. मुझे भी कुछ हो पाएगा तो मैं भी अपने शमशान से कफन बेच कर दूंगा. मैं भी कुछ अपने शमशान से कफन बेच कर दूंगा, मगर नेशन के लिए करूंगा. तो आपको जो चाहिए आप सब लोगों से लीजिए, मगर इस तरीके से जिस चीज पर आपका राइट नहीं है वो मत कहिए.
शर्मसार किया है. आज आपने करुणा नहीं दिखाई और शास्त्रों का हवाला देकर के आचार्य दीपांकर आज आप धन के साथ खड़े हो गए.
मैं तो कह रहा हूं,
लालच के साथ खड़े हो गए.
मैं विवेक,
आपको देश नहीं दिखा.
विवेक भाई मैं कह रहा हूं कि मुझसे भी जरूरत पड़ेगी तो मैं भी दूंगा.
दिखा करके आप कह रहे हैं कि ये धन तो हमारे पास होना.
मैं कह रहा हूं मुझसे जरूरत पड़ेगी मैं भी दूंगा.
Please don't be insulting to them. Please don't be personally insulting. This is not necessary.
See, Vivek ji, if you want to badmouth people like us, spare people like Acharya Dipankar. Please spare our priests and acharyas. And please remember, this is not public property. This is the property of devotees over centuries. Our forefathers have donated out of devotion and religion, spirituality for centuries. This is not the left liberal property. ये आपका प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है. ये आपके जैसे एथीस्ट और so-called progressive प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है. ये हमारे प्रॉपर्टी है. We have donated it over centuries out of genuine devotion, genuine spirituality and devotion to the temple.
I do believe, given the strong sentiments of people across, the Congress party should retract and apologize. But then, viewers, that will be the decent thing to do. Is it too much to expect that decency from the Vadra Congress anymore? On the other side tonight, I will give you details of how the Vadra Congress sent their top leader to depose before a British court for Nirav Modi. Not fiction, viewers. This has actually happened. See you in a few minutes.